life. He loves you. He loves you. God loves you. Love is a the love reduces drastically. What I am saying is that when you behave badly towards someone who loves you, it affects the love they have for you. In the case of God, nothing will change his love for you. I see many Christians go through hard times in their lives, and all they do is blame God for allowing hard times to come into their life. Is that the right thing to do? Should we be blaming God or be remembering his love towards us? God loves you, and he will not leave you to suffer. The earlier you realize this, the sooner you will come to the understanding that God loves you. Why don't you start working in the love of God for the world to see the kind of God you serve? God says, I have loved you with an everlasting love. God loves you. That is the word of the Lord for you today. The storm may be too much for you. The battle may be too much for you. The challenges may be too overwhelming. The world may seem to be going down to you. But God is telling you today that he loves you. God is not bipolar. He doesn't love you one day and then his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. He loves you. He loves you. When you go to sleep at night, God loves you. When you are doing things you have no business doing, God loves you. When you are going places you have no business going, he loves you. When you wake up in the morning, God loves you. This is the time to reflect on the love of God. This is the time to think of his love and his goodness. We all know the world hasn't gone through an easy 12 months. At points, as society and as individuals, we have all had hard times at some point. We have all been faced with different challenges. We have all had times where we cried. We have all had times where we felt like giving up. People may have rejected you. They may have stopped loving you. Some don't want to see your face. Some have even disappointed you. But God's love is everlasting. He said he has loved you with an everlasting love. It has no end. It does not matter where you are coming from. The love of God has no end. You know, God said in Isaiah 43:2, King James Version, that when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. He was saying that out of love. He was assuring you that we have nothing to worry about, because his love will always find us. The love of God is what we should never take for granted. We should never say, because we are loved by God, therefore we can go ahead and dip ourselves into sin. That would be disastrous. Psalm 121:3-8, King James Version. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy shepherd. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. God watches over his children. God protects his children. As human beings, I don't think we truly understand the lengths in which God watches over us. You may ask yourself, why is God watching over me? One of the reasons is because you are His creation, and He cares about His creation. Do you understand that? That God intentionally created you? Don't listen to these evolutionary teachers who believe a germ evolved into a science professor who can think, feel, and love. No. God created you and breathed into you the breath of life. And when you were born again, you became His child. That is what the new birth is about. The new birth is to be born of God, to become His child, to leave darkness and to be born into the light. We are not all the children of God. We are all the creation of God, but not His children. John 1:12. But as many as received Him, to them gave He power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on His name. Only those who are born again are the children of God. We can't talk about the love of God without talking about you. God loves you, but do you love God? You cannot fool God. You cannot deceive Him. There are so many people who call themselves a Christian and attend church, but yet they don't love God. What I mean by you don't love God is you don't obey His commands. If you love God, you will obey His commands. You cannot deceive God by saying you love Him and not acting like you love Him. John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. This is the time for you to change and follow the right path of love. If you do not love, the love of the Father is not in you.
Never met
You
a traveller
cannot say
before, have
you
you?
love God
We may
and
look humble,
not
but our
love
purses
people.
are always full.
1 John
You can find a lot of
4,
coin if you know
20
where
and
to look.
21.
And
King
when.
James Version. If a man says, I love God,
The
and
ballad
hateth
is
his
called Ring
brother,
in Reprisal.
he
I
is
know
a
little
liar.
about it, but if we
For he
reenact
that
the ballad
loveth
step
not
by
his
step,
brother,
the ring
whom he
should
hath
come to
seen,
us.
how can he love
A
God,
maiden
whom
asks
he
a
hath
child
not
to reclaim
seen?
a ring stolen
And
by a
this
troll.
commandment has
If
we
you
from
lose too
him,
late, but I'll
that
play
he
the role
who
of the
loveth
maiden.
God love
You
his
do the
brother
talking.
also. In the
First, we
course
must
of
prove your
loving
prowess
people,
by hunting
we
wild
must be
antelope
careful
and
that
bring
the
beaks
devil
seeking
does
to
not
lure the
lure us
troll.
to love the world. We must not love
Too
the world
late.
and
You have
anything
better luck
in it.
getting an answer from one of
Because
these
if we
damn
want the
fae.
love of God
But
to
it's what the
remain in
ballad calls
us,
for.
that is what
You
we
can find
must
an
do.
antelope nearby.
We must
Bring them
not
down and get
love
proof
the
of your
world.
kills. You
1
need them
John
later on.
2:15, King James Version.
It is the story of a
Love
maiden
not
who
the
lost her
world,
ring to a greedy
neither the
troll.
things that are in
A
the
young
world.
knight, wishing to be
If
her
any man
champion,
loves the
offered to
world,
reclaim it.
the love of
The
the Father
champion
is
killed
not in him.
antelope and used the
The
carcass
love
as
of God
bait.
is
When the troll
everlasting
came
for
to
us.
feed, the
The
knight
love
killed the
is
troll and
unlimited.
returned the ring to
This
the maiden.
love has no
The
end.
ballads of these fae
We
repeat
don't
naturally,
deserve this,
but if
but
we
He loves
recognize it
us
now,
still.
we can force the
The
troll
love
and
of
the ring
God
to
is the
appear again.
reason you are
That's the
alive.
way these fae
The
work.
love of God is the reason you are here. The love of God will keep you from sickness and disease.
None are
The
safe
love
once
of
you've been
God will
touched.
keep you
Not
from
even the
failure.
travellers.
It will
Like
keep you
everyone in
from
common law,
depression.
our fate is
It
to
will
depart.
give you joy. The love of God for you is
Lambs, all of them, yes. The people in Gorehart wish to hide from the war beneath the tree. But you and I both know the truth. Good luck.